All right, so I know there's nobody in here right now, obviously, because I just started the stream. But I've got some exciting content coming up on this stream. So if you're usual, get your friends together, get your family, share this with anybody who you are in fact knowing that they will enjoy, the content that I always like provide on these streams and all that good stuff. By the way, your boy got a fresh cut today. So if anybody wanted to see under the hat real quick, which I barely ever take off my hat, but it's because I'm always uncut and I usually don't go to the barbershop that frequent anymore. So Angel, what's going on, man? Good to have you around. I'm gonna wait about either 5 more minutes or until we have at least 10 people on the stream. All right. So as you're coming in, guys, just give the stream a thumbs up, way up. All right. As you're coming in, give this stream a thumbs up. All right. Because we're about to talk about something that's near and dear to my heart and very a delicate matter, if you will. So I want as many people in here as possible. That way we can have like an actual serious and detailed discussion on this matter. So I'm on the way either until 7:40. Um, yo, Third Born Media, what's going on, man? Good to have you on here. I think it's like the first time I see you on one of the streams. So thank you for stopping by, brother. I appreciate you. All right. Yeah. As you come in, guys, just give the stream a thumbs up. That way, you know what I'm saying? Like, we get the algorithm like pushed forward and lets YouTube know that this is a stream that's actually worth watching. So as you're coming in, give this stream a thumbs up. All right. Obviously like the video and all that stuff. So we're gonna give another 4 minutes. And as we wait, I want to remind you guys that even before I started the stream, I uploaded a video that my girlfriend had just edited a few days ago. Well, was it yesterday or the day before? It was recent because we were having fun outside, and I decided to like record all of it or most of it at least. And she took the time to Robel, Theo Bendición, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate your support. Once again, guys, as you're coming into the stream, all right, there's a thumbs up somewhere. Give this stream a thumbs up. That way, the stream is recommended by YouTube as a stream that's worthy of being watched or recommended to watch. So I'll appreciate that thumbs way up. All right. Yeah, we got family in the house. We got family in the house. All right, 3 more minutes. I'm gonna wait either 3 more minutes or yeah, bendición, tío. Yeah, I receive it. 2 more minutes or until we reach at least 10 people active on the stream. All right, so I'm gonna give you guys some time to either share the video or recommend it or something, because this is gonna be a very touchy. Hey, what's going on, Zeke, man? Zeke, if you can do me a big favor, all right, because this topic is near and dear to our hearts, all right. When I say that, I mean that I talk about this topic a lot on this channel, the whole predator catching subject. So you're not going to want to miss this, and you're going to want to share this with other people who are into that kind of content, the whole predator catching, the pedophile catching guys. People like Pop Squad, people like Rami, Predator Poachers, and all that good stuff. So we're going to talk about that today. And I have a special guest that will be helping me out with this discussion. And also, obviously, everybody who's going to be part of the stream. Emily, what's going on? Yes, you did actually finally make it to one of my streams. So that's good. I appreciate the support and love. We got 1 more minute. either one more minute or until we have 10 people in the stream, either or. I appreciate that, Angel. Thank you for sharing it with your people. Appreciate that. So we're gonna wait one more minute. I'm gonna give you guys a few more minutes to share this with your family, your friends, and all that good stuff. It's about to be a good discussion, a healthy discussion, a much needed discussion, to kind of like unfold and uncover the delicate matter that it is online predators and all that good stuff. All right, so it is 7:40. Okay, we don't have 10 people per se, but I said either 7:40 or 10 people on the stream, so we're just gonna get this started. All right, so within the last few, I want to say weeks, you guys have been noticing that I have been posting a lot of recorded live streams off of like Rami's YouTube channel. Hey, appreciate that. And I'm a big fan of watching these channels, such as Predator Poachers, Predator Catchers Alliance, Predator Poachers Central Florida, all these different guys like Pop Squad. They go out of their way, okay, almost on a daily basis, to confront these online child predators. And technically, they don't directly get paid for it. It's not like an occupation. It's not a profession per se. They treat it as a profession, but obviously, they're not a cop or nothing like that. But they take the time of day to pretty much go out of the way and deal with these online child predators. Now, if you guys have been following me for a while now, I've actually posted a few of the videos with these catches. Yeah, exactly. God bless them. Because once again, it's not their actual occupation or profession, but they're actually going out there and doing something about it. And the videos that I post every now and then is of the streams that Rami does, and it's related to what he does. But the streams that I don't record are the actual catches when he actually goes out there and confronts these child molesters and all that, and puts them in their place. Now, for a while now, I have been watching this content, and I've shared it a few times with my girlfriend, and she does also like the fact that someone out is out there doing it, but we don't meet all the way. We're not all on the same page um, in the matter of should they or should they not be doing it. So, in today's stream, my special guest, if you can step this way, all right, it's going to be the lovely Darius Gennaro, or in Spanish, Daris Genaro, better known as Carrie. All right. And I'm going to have her on here, and we're going to chat and discuss this with you guys because I want as many opinions, and I'm open to any opinion that you guys will express in the chat area. Okay. I'll be doing my best to keep track of all the opinions and whatever you guys want to say in the chat area. Okay.
And no, you will not get banned for expressing your opinion.
No, of course not. Of course not. You guys know how I am, and you know that I can't stop you from saying whatever you want to say, obviously. The only thing I do ask every now and then is that you try to be as respectful as possible within the language use. So obviously, I can't stop you from cussing over there, but I do ask for, best practice to try not to. But anyway, guys. So let's see. Angel, no banning unless you become vulgar or troll unnecessarily. Exactly. All right. So I'm going to say a little bit of information on how I came across the videos and channels, and I'm going to express my point of view of why I do believe in these channels and why they are necessary. And then I'm going to respectfully pause and allow Carrie to express her side and her concerns or her opinions and all that good stuff. And like I said, if you guys want to, comment in the chat area and express yourselves, we're open to that as well. Okay, so starting off, the laws that this is a great idea. Yeah, appreciate that, Zeke. The laws that actually are, how do I say this, given to criminals who do this kind of crime of child predators and child abuse or child anything related to abusing a minor in a sexual way or etc. any other way is basically, it's a slap on the wrist compared to any other crime. Why do I say this? Because while I was watching all these videos on these catches, I think it was Pop Squad that was basically saying, and I think he's the one that expresses it the best. Sunshine, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you around. Appreciate you stopping by. Give this video a thumbs up. Guys, if you are in the stream right now, please do me a huge favor and give this stream a thumbs up. That way, like I said earlier, YouTube can pretty much recommend this video to everybody else on this topic, and we can get more people in the chat and discuss this a little better. But yeah, like I was saying, yeah, we're all praying for you, Sunshine. She's going through something, and we're all praying for you. Yeah, so Pop Squad, I think on some of his last videos was pretty much in detail explaining how the law, in a way, okay, listen to what I'm saying, not directly, but in a way, just gives these criminals a slap on the wrist. Why? Number one, they are put away, but most of them, if they show good behavior and show that they're, competent to be back in the real world because they have learned their lesson and all that good stuff, they're let out on probation sometimes not even on probation, but they're let out because of good behavior. And the problem with that is that most, I don't want to say all of them, but most of these predators, they know how to work with the system, and they know how to trick the system into believing that, it's all good now. They understand what they did was wrong, supposedly, and they'll never do it again, and so on and so forth. And so they're let back out in the real world with the opportunity, okay? Because it doesn't matter if you put in front of a house that he's a predator or he's on the list of what do we call that? It's like a list that
oh my god, I know which one you're talking about.
I forget the name of it.
Pedophilo.
Yeah, but there's like another word that they use. But pretty much is the registry. Thank you. Thank you. I forget the actual full length name of it, but it pretty much lets the community and the neighborhood know that, oh, in that house, there's a person who, used to or has a problem with being a child molester, so on and so forth. And that's not enough. That's really not enough for me. And the problem is that the cops, okay, before I say anything about the cops, I want to let you guys know, okay, I have a cousin who is a cop, and he's a great cop. He's great at what he does. Orange County, I believe, or Sanford. And, I do believe that the cops don't totally ignore this issue. I'm pretty sure they do have special teams dedicated to performing sting operations and catching these pedophiles and child predators. The problem is that they don't do it enough. Sunshine, you beat me. Hey, what's going on, Rebecca? I believe, and I know most of you that are on this chat can agree that the police and the cops, same thing, they don't do sting operations enough. And the whole child predator or child molesting situation is really bad. It's worse than what we know. And it's like those sting operations, they're done and we don't really hear too much about them. It's like a discreet, secret thing. It happened, and you have to like really dig into the internet to find information to see if there was actual any work done by the police. And I that's why I number one, I agree that these channels like Predator Poachers and Predator Catchers Alliance and all these channels that dedicate their time to uh, catching these pedophiles and these child molesters is a great idea. Number one, because it's legal. That's number one. It is proven to be legal to go out and do this. Number two, the whole goal of it is to raise awareness, okay, about these child predators and child molesters and all that. And number three, um, I mean, there's more reasons, but I'll stop at number three because I don't want to take the whole night here. I feel like they protect them. Don't understand why. Oh, the cops. You mean the cops protect the pedophiles? Yeah, that's what it seems like sometimes. That's what it feels like sometimes. But yeah, so number three, so I don't extend this too much, is this information that is put out in public, whether it be in a live stream or in a posted video, helps raise awareness in that community, in that neighborhood, in that apartment complex, that house or whatever, that person, okay, is doing what he's doing or what she's doing, because there is also female predators. I believe Rami almost got that first one ever, but mostly guys, I guess. And it helps the community to kind of like be on the alert and say like, holy crap, I didn't know that person had that problem, that psychological problem of wanting to like molest kids and all this stuff. And not only does it raise awareness, but it, with compelling evidence that these guys collect, and we're talking about from start to end legally, okay, how the predator themselves are the first ones to contact the minor, how the minor expresses in text, hey, I'm 14, 13, 12. Are you okay with that? The predator saying, yes, that's fine. It's like a domino effect with all these catches, how the evidence is overwhelming and there's no way to refute. I mean, unless you have an extremely good lawyer like Johnny Cochran or something like that, it's difficult to refute the amount of evidence that these people catching these predators have on these child molesters and predators. So that's number three. Like the whole legal way that they go about it, like um, they don't just do the catches and confronting people and that's it. They have the chat logs saved, screenshotted, screen recorded. They have the information on the person that they're talking to. Just a lot of evidence that it just helps the catcher and not the predator themselves. Um, so I'm gonna stop right now because there's more of why I think this is all a good idea and why I'm for the movement and why I do appreciate all these predator catchers and what they do. While there's more reasons, I'm gonna take a quick pause and respectfully allow Carrie to say her part, and then after she says her part, give me 1 second, guys. Boy, I said you can only help. Don't take third party. Oh, most states don't take a third party. We'll get into that a little later.
Evidence.
Yeah. So
good point.
I'm going to pause and I'm going to let her express herself and let her give her point of view and her opinion. And while you guys, once again, I hate to repeat myself, but the problem is that I really do want this live stream to reach as many people as possible. So as you're entering the stream, even if you go in and out or whatever, just give it a thumbs up and like the stream. That way the YouTube algorithm recommends it and pushes it forward to other people. And that way we can share with other people more easily. All right. Babe, take it away.
Hey guys, no, I wanted to ask Angel, what do you mean when you say most states don't take third-party evidence? And I wanted to ask
Nathan, what's up? I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, there's 13 people here. There's 13, Sigmund, Angel, Emily Rose, Nathan, Jacqueline, Rebecca. Hi guys, nice to meet you. My name is Daris. Jorge. girlfriend. We've been together for 3 years, and yeah, he told me if I wanted to make a video, and I was like, okay, let's go, let's do it. So even though we're together, we do think different. We have different opinions. Let me just ask. There's 13 of you here. Are you guys all like in favor of, what's the name? The predators?
Predator poachers or predator catchers channels.
Yeah, like is everyone here, the 13 humans that are you guys all in favor of, you said my name like my mom does, Jacqueline. Okay, so my question is everyone here in favor of what is it again?
I guess you could say civilians doing predator catches.
Okay, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Sunshine. Okay, so don't get me wrong. I think it's okay. Like, it's good what they do. I just don't think it goes anywhere. You get what I'm saying? Do you guys follow? Let's say, for example, Rami didn't get the first female predator. Yes, I said the same thing. Third born media. I did say that, but George says that, and I do believe it too. Maybe they don't have to like right, the whole like the personal, like that's not like the most important thing for them. Who knows? But I think like they're messing with police work, because let's say there's like someone is investigating Fernando. Let's say, he's a child molester. They're investigating. And when I say someone, I mean like the police is doing an investigation on him, whatever. And here comes, what's their name? Predators?
Predator poachers?
Predator poachers, and they're doing it too, and they get him on camera, whatever, and they expose him online, and they do everything. I think, my opinion, you just messed up. Like, how you say that? Like, they just messed up like police investigation.
Tampered with police work or something.
Yeah, they just tamper with police investigation. So we have rights. That's my opinion. We have rights. If I'm not that I'm defending them, because I think it's horrible. Like you being 30, 20 years old talking to a 13-year-old. I think that's horrible. Like, I do think they should go to jail. I think that's sickening. I think they have a problem. But I just think we got to do it right. We just got to do it right. Because if I'm putting myself, like, if, let's say I'm the predator.
Mm-hmm.
However you say it.
Yeah,
Thank you.
right. Yeah.
Okay, let's say I'm it. And I get exposed by Rami. I don't have to talk to Rami. I do not have to talk to Rami. Okay, like, no, like, okay, take me to jail. I'm going, that's what I told Jorge. Okay, take me to jail. Like, I get a lawyer, and no, I'm not going to go to jail. Just because Rami shows some text messages. No, like, it's not done like that. It's like, it's un procedimiento.
Mm-hmm. A procedure?
Yeah, there's like steps, like that's why the cops, they go to academy, they're cops, they know how to handle the situations. I don't know, I just don't think it's right, like exposing them. Well, maybe it's right for us, the people, but I don't think it's going anywhere. I don't think it's gonna go to jail. I don't think they're, like, maybe it's good for the community, I guess, because we see them. Like, if we see them somewhere, we know that person was trying to talk to a 13-year-old, but that's it. Like, it'll just stay there. It's my opinion. Humble opinion.
Okay, so I'm going to expand on what Darius was saying. Darius was saying.
Yeah, he said my name. Stop playing, boo boo.
We got a lot of English people American people here, so I'm trying to say the American way. Wait, hold on. Well,
And when I was reading to him, a lot of police, I was reading an article. It says like police, they think it's good, what Rami's doing, what all of them are doing, but they tell them not to do it because of what I'm saying. Like you could perjudicar.
hurt.
Yeah, like an investigation. You're not the cops. Don't try to play cop. That's what I think.
Okay, so I'm gonna expand on that. Okay, and I'm seeing a lot of good comments in the chat area, and so I do appreciate you guys expressing yourselves. And this is all good stuff. And I'm gonna try to read some of it. I can see your point of view, Zeke man. Talking to Darius. I personally could care less about the police as nothing usually happens. I feel public exposure is more important and more effective. And then Sunshine says, because like that part of the force, they get a case when a victim comes forward, but not a lot to do so when predator catchers are catching these people. It fills a big gap and saves some children from getting hurt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to say my piece while you guys keep expressing yourselves.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what Angel.
Like
most days don't take third party evidence, meaning most
does not take what
most the DA does not take what most of these predators hunters have.
Okay, so
also most days need a real victim.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying, Angel.
All right. So now I allowed her to say her piece without interrupting her or saying anything so now I'm going to express myself again. Okay. Now, Pop Squad. Okay. If you go check out some of their last videos, he goes into detail explaining why he does what he does. Aside from the public, I guess, revelation and confrontation and all that, and besides raising awareness, the other reason and one of the main reasons why he's doing it is to help change the whole third party evidence thing and help change the laws. Because once again, a lot of these guys doing the predator stuff on children, like pedophiles and all that, there's a lot of them, number one. And number two, it's like they almost know for a fact that they can get away with it because of that way of thinking. Like, if somebody has evidence on me, I'll get away scotch-free because, in this state specifically, it's not allowed to, for a third-party person to present evidence against me. So it's like, it kind of sucks because, you and other people know that what that person is doing, and it has been shown and provided the evidence what they have done. And yet, because it's not allowed for someone outside of the law to present evidence against that person, they keep doing what they're doing. It's like, this is going to be easy because even though they have all this evidence against me and all this, all this overwhelming evidence against me, but it's okay because it's not going to affect anything because it's not allowed for them to present that in the court of law. So Pop Squad, I think, expresses it the best, that one of the reasons why he's doing what he's doing is to help reshape the laws to make it easier to put these people behind bars. Okay. Help not only put them behind bars, but give them the correct, what's the word I'm looking for? God. I'm trying to think of the word right now, but pretty much say punishment, the correct punishment that they deserve. Because once again, a lot of them, get out on good behavior. They're in jail for like a few months, maybe like a year or two, but then get out on good behavior and continue to do what they do. Let me read some of this stuff that's going on.
I forgot to mention something else while you're reading. Also, when JD showed me the first video he showed me.
Oh, wait. So the first video I ever showed her, by the way, was from Predator Poachers, okay, the hub, Alex Rosen. So keep that in mind. The first video I showed her was Predator Poachers, Texas by Alex Rosen. Go ahead.
I thought it was a joke. I thought he was a comedian and he just wanted to get like the people, you know how humans, they like to be entertained. So I thought it was an entertainment. And I thought it was a joke. I thought it was disrespectful. Not to the predator, because he was doing something wrong, but disrespectful to us. I thought I felt stupid watching that. I didn't even finish watching it because I thought it was a joke. He was a clown. And just the way he went about it, no, I'm sorry, but I'm 33 years old. I'm an adult. You're not gonna talk to me like that. I'm not even gonna give you time, like to know, like I'm not even gonna fit in, like for you to talk to me that way. No, I thought it was a joke. And a lot of them too, not only him, there was another one he showed me, and I'm like, how do people even watch this? Like, this is like a joke. This is, I don't know, like they want to be funny. They want to do something good, but they also want to be funny, act like it's a joke. No, it's not a joke. This is like a very serious topic, you know? And the way they just went about it, I thought it was really disrespectful. I felt disrespected. That's why I couldn't even finish watching it. Rami, I don't know his deal, honestly. George knows, he follows him. He watched the videos. He tells me to watch the videos. And I cannot. I'm not saying they're not doing something good because I see what they want to do. I just don't like the clownness. Do you say it like that? Like
Yeah, like
I don't like, they're not in a circus, you know, like, but I understand humans like to be entertained, you know, so okay, you know, for more views, drama, this, but embarrassing like people like in front of, like, no, take me to the side, talk to me, but in the whole Walmart, hey guys, like.
Okay, so I'm going to stop you right there only because I have a good question from Zeke Man. All right, Zeke Man says, Carrie, sorry if I spelled wrong. If you had a predator living next to you, would you rather wait for a police investigation or would you rather be aware of the predator because a regular person exposed them? That's a very good question, and I appreciate that. I'm going to let her answer that question.
Honestly, I would love to know. That's what I'm saying. I don't think they're doing the wrong. What they're doing is wrong. I don't. I just don't think it goes anywhere. That's what I say. I said, you know, what they're doing is good for the community, for us, you know, but it's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to go to the police. No, like they're exposing them and it just goes towards us, you know, like we see it, we know, oh my God, that's my neighbor. Like, whoa, you know, like I gotta be careful, you know, like with my little sister, you know, but I don't think it'll go anywhere other than stay within us, you know, like within the community. That's what I'm saying. And I don't like how they go about it. Like it's a joke. It like clowns.
Okay.
I do think they act like clowns.
Okay. So to pause on what she was saying,
I do believe, who's Alex? I was gonna say I do believe Alex. Which one is that one? The one that I watched?
The one that I showed that you're like, ¿qué es eso? Like, what is that? It's like a clown or whatever. The one that you pretty much see, almost the only one that does it that way.
Texas that was acting.
Yeah. All right. So another thing, guys. Okay, and I'm not cutting her off. She's already done with her sharing her point of view on that. But yeah.
His fan base is dying.
Police don't work like that. Like I said, if the cops catch a predator, it's too late. Thank you. And that is one of the points that I want to make. All right. If we wait on the police and the cops to actually do something about it, that predator has already gone through like 10 kids, 10 teenagers, or 10 underage children. So that's one of the reasons why I like the whole point of like having regular people going out there and not only saying I'm against predators and I hate what they do, but I'm going to just let the police handle it because they're the police, because they're the cops, because they have the legal right to go after these people.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's good for the community. Like they're exposing them for us, but that's it. It's not going to go unless it's someone is like a real victim, you know, like they're going to meet up with a real kid. What?
No, nothing.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying not to interrupt you. Go ahead.
Most of the time it's too late.
Exactly. All right, hold on. I'm gonna say something in a
Okay, but
second,
if
guys.
most of the time it's too late, okay, 10 kids already, but there's still gonna be there's still gonna be, ¿cómo se dice? Like with the predator, que son child predator, que son pedófilos.
Yeah, pedophiles.
Yeah, they're gonna be, como if you look for them, they're gonna be on the system.
All right. So just to be transparent here, I'm going to say a comment that I don't totally agree with, but I'm going to say it. Angel says, Rami tells these predators if they don't talk, he'll call the cops. One guy said, call the cops, and Rami never did. Someone on the stream or the cops was there, and the cops told Rami to come to the blah, blah, blah. I'm guessing the police station.
I told Angel, I said the same thing you're saying right now. Like, why doesn't he call the cops right there? Why don't he call the cops right there?
So
because I have, like, I've seen them. They always say, oh, I'm going to call the cop. If you don't talk to me, call the cops. That's what I would say. Call the cops. I'll wait for the cops. I'll talk to the cops. And I'm not defending them. Don't get me wrong. I'm not defending them. Yeah, because this one time told me that I sound like I'm defending the
predators.
Yes, and I am not. I do think that's wrong. I have a 13-year-old sister. I would never, like, I wouldn't like one of these guys to talk to her or like, no. Not at all. But, you know, I do know my rights.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
So not to cut you off, are you done with your...
Yes.
Okay. So a couple of things, guys. All right. Let's be real here. Let's be honest, okay? And there's plenty of videos out there where the cops do get involved and these predators do get put in jail or in custody at the very least. So let's stop saying that nobody ever goes to jail. Let's stop saying that nobody gets into custody. Let's stop saying all that, because you know, I've seen plenty of videos either from Pop Squad or other predator poachers where the predator at that very moment in that stream or in that catch, they do get put into custody at very least. So
Rebecca said cops do nothing. I agree.
So now here's the other thing, guys. Okay, here's the other thing. Has anybody seen Rami's last catch with the Hispanic guy who Rami made him call his aunt, his sister, and his cousin? Those videos where the cops do it. Thank you, Sunshine. Exactly. So let's stop saying that no one gets arrested or no one gets put into custody, because that's not true. I've seen plenty of videos where they do.
We don't know what happens after, if they do, because I really don't believe they get arrested. You know, I think that's show. But if they do, like, what happened next with them? Like,
okay, I'm glad you asked that. I'm glad you asked that. Now, who here in the chat room has heard, okay, plenty of times with all these predator poachers and catchers say, so a couple of things, all right? If the police decide, because that's the other reason, they don't call the cops right away because they're aware that in some states they need even more evidence than what they already have, and the cops aren't going to do anything right away about it. So they allow the police to contact them and say, hey, I saw that catch. I saw the what you were doing. If you can, give me all the evidence you have and we'll deal with it. And this is what they always say. We, let the cops decide whether they want to follow up on this person or not. So they do leave it up to the police at the very end, whether it be calling the police or letting the police say, hey, I want to take on that person that you guys caught or whatever. And here's another thing. I don't want to get off track here, but they say it all the time, and that's for the evidence afterwards. Exactly. Okay, here's the other thing. So Pop Squad and Rami and all these people, they say, hey, listen, I have contact numbers of help for psychological help. Okay, so if the police doesn't deal with you, I'm giving you numbers, okay, phone numbers that you can contact, and you can seek professional psychological help to help you with your situation. So not only are these people, okay, putting these predators in their place and displaying them for all to see and for all to know what they truly are. That's number one. Okay, public shame is very much needed when it comes to child molesters and child predators. That's number one. Number two, they do say, hey, we're not the cops. You're free to go whenever you want. You can walk away, whatever. We'll record your license plates because it's legal to record and take a picture of your license plate. It is legal in any state. And we'll just let the cops decide if they want to deal with you or not. And number three, they do provide numbers that they can contact to get psychological evaluation and help. And they say, hey, I'm going to let you know later what places you can go to or call to get some help because you do need help. And all these predators need psychological help, aside from spiritual help, because to me, that's like the first help they need is spiritual help and then psychological help. And also, among all these reasons I just gave, okay, not only that, but also the fact that they say, let me see what some of the questions before I say anything. They will take their phones for evidence. Exactly. The UK does it much better, plus their laws are better than ours. I believe that.
I believe he said, I see carries.
She is about law and order. It makes sense. All it's going to take is one predator catcher to get shot or hurt badly for catching it, and that's what she worries. But following that comment, Zeke, all these guys that are out there doing what they're doing, they are aware of what they're doing and they're okay with it. They're saying, I understand that I'm completely open to getting harmed or shot or whatever, but I'm still going to go out there and do what's needed because apparently the cops and police are not doing this enough. So sadly, I have to be the one to go out there and pretty much help clean the streets.
I love Nathan. He said,
in my opinion, they don't call the cops right away because if they do, they won't have a video to upload to YouTube. Yes and no, guys. Well, once again, these guys that do the catching, they're aware of the law in that state, and they're aware of how much evidence is needed sometimes. And they know that if they don't have the evidence that the police in that particular area demands they have, that's why sometimes they say, we'll leave it up to the police if they want to deal with you or not. But we'll just, we'll provide the evidence if they ask for it. So let's keep that in mind too.
Are we 100% sure that Rami or them be calling the cops afterwards? Are you guys 100% sure? Do you guys know Rami? Do you guys are you guys are there with Rami and know what he does? Because I think this is just entertainment. Like I said, humans like to be entertained. We like going to the movies, watching scary movies, funny, suspense, and I think that's what he does. I don't know. I just think, if you tell me you need to confess what you're doing, or if not, I'm going to call the cops, I'm not going to confess to anything. I'm going to deny everything. I'm not defending the predators. I'm just saying we have rights. And you're not who are you? Are you a cop? You're just a good civilian. Okay, good what you're doing, but no.
You're my way. So Bano, real quick, I'm sorry to interrupt, guys. Bano, he says, I like your wife, man. She is a straight to the point person. So sadly, okay, she's not my wife yet. All right. I'm working on that. And I promise you that will happen very soon before this year ends. That ring will be on her finger and all that good stuff.
Thank you.
But I appreciate the comment. So I appreciate the comment. Sunshine, yeah. People ask Rami for proof a lot of times, and he shows.
Look what Nathan said. I said the same thing, Nathan.
Right, but I think
when he was watching a video of what was it, a live video from Rami. I'm not watching it, but I am listening because I'm right there. But I'm listening, and he's going on. I don't know. There was a feud, a war he had with his partner. When was this? 3 weeks ago?
Something like that, a month
something
ago.
Like that. He was watching it, and he's saying, "Oh, thank you. I don't know. Thank you, Sick, for the $2 donation. Thank you, Angel, for the $1 donation. Thank you, Jacqueline, for the."
Okay, hold
I'm
on.
like, so are people really donating?
Okay,
Like,
go ahead.
wait, and I asked him, like, have you donated? Like, what is going on? Because this is yours, you know. Like, I'm really not understanding. Like, and
Okay.
I sat down with him and I asked him, like, what is that about? Like,
Alan says, do it now, put a ring on it. Soon. I promise you guys, very soon, that will happen. Then you got it. Okay, so real quick, just to make a side note on that. Okay. A couple of things, guys. All right. Let's not forget, okay? People decide and have to be wise and intelligent of how they manage their money. Okay, I say it all the time. Like I say, hey, if you already paid your bills, you already have food in the house, you already fed your children, you have everything taken care of, and you have something to spare, and you feel like giving these people a donation, whether it be $2 or $5 or whatever, is for a good cause, and you want to, that's up to you. No one is pointing a gun to nobody's head and saying, hey, you better donate or else, or hey, I want you to donate. It's up to the people. And number two, along with that comment, all right, if someone gives me any amount of money, am I supposed to just ignore them? Let's take a moment to just let that sink in. If someone on this stream says, hey man, I'm gonna donate $10 to your account or whatever, am I supposed to just look at the comment and not acknowledge it? The only reason why Rami says what he says is because he's grateful and thankful for the people who decide to donate to the cause. All right. A lot of costs go involved in these channels and what they do. Okay. You have gas expenses, you have trip expenses, you have a bunch of stuff that that he has to pay people to manage his site and all this other stuff. Like,
do
if
a
this
business
is
out of it. Go to the
hold on.
academy and study for that and say, oh, I don't know, do something,
Thank you for interrupting me.
Sorry.
Now, let's not forget, guys, these people have channels, okay? And YouTube, all right? If you're on it full time like they are, it's a form of income. It is a form of income, regardless if it looks good to some people or not. It is a second point of income. And if people want to donate to that channel and to help the channel grow and whatever, better gear or whatever, that's the people's choice. It's whatever the people want to do. Like, I don't donate. Like, I think if I've donated like once, it's like a lot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And but that's what I'm saying though. If I've donated, it's been once, and it was like a $2, $3 donation, something like that. Exactly. I'm cool with donations. No one is forcing that. Exactly.
Exactly. I think you're blinded by Rami. Exactly. Thank you, Kates.
No, Rami cannot make anyone donate. Thank you. I think you're Cat Eyes.
Oh, yeah, Cat Eyes.
She said your comment, but I just told you guys if I donated once and it was like a $2-3 donation, it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's like a lot. That's like saying like me pushing it. So
hey, can you go back and read when you get a chance? Yeah, go back. I saw his question. It was about donating towards police. Yes, Seek, I rate your question.
Okay. I went back up. It says, do you both feel we should put more funding into police investigations for these child crimes? If so, how would you feel about hiring these catchers since they have expertise in this area? That's a great option.
That's a great question. And
that's by Zeke, man, by the way.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you my opinion about this donation stuff. I know JD, he's my boyfriend, and I know his heart. And, I know his passion. He loves doing what he do. Okay. When I'm donating somewhere, I pray to God that, they're doing with my donation what they're asking for, what I'm giving it for. But I don't know. I'm not 100% sure they're using it for that. Go back to Seek, like to the question, because I do think that's something that I mentioned where If so, how will you feel about hiring this? I think that's a great thing, like hiring the catchers, since they have like experience. They're expert. They have expertise. I think that's a great idea. Like, let's train you guys. Come up here. Let's make a whole department about this. I just don't think they have the funds for it. Because, like, let's be honest, police, like, they don't get paid what they're supposed to. They risk their lives, you know, regardless of things that have. Because I'm not saying all police are not bad, like, they're really not. But they don't get paid what they're supposed to. So, yeah, I do think that we should like donate towards them. They're risking their lives. They're going after bad people. Well, some of them. So, what do you think about that question?
Okay, so a few
But
things.
I'm sorry, wait to interrupt you.
Yeah.
I do think that was a good
Question by Zeke, man.
Yeah, I do think that was a very good question that you made, and about the cashiers being hired to be. I think that's awesome. Like, that's super.
Zeke, man, hey, I appreciate you letting me know that. I think I did see it. I did see the bump up in subscribers. So I appreciate the love and support because I know you're doing your part and sharing my channel and streams with other people. So I highly appreciate you, brother. 100%. All right. So what?
Nathan.
Which one?
Nathan.
This one right here?
Nathan.
But,
No, up.
Hey, it's America.
Yeah.
Hey, it's America. You can do what you want, but I watched that dude beg for money for a break job for 2 straight hours on a live.
It's ridiculous. Like, I have to work, like, we all work. We have to go to work. I really wish it was that easy that I go in and I beg people for money, but no, we have to work. So no, I'm not giving Rami money. No.
Okay, so I'm gonna everybody who's giving thumbs up, I appreciate it. The only reason why I keep saying that, the whole thumbs up thing, is because I see there's 17 or 16 people besides me in the chat, and there's only 13 thumbs up. So if I could get a full 100% thumbs up from everybody, all right? If you thumbs up, don't worry about it. Just ignore what I said. But if you haven't given this stream a thumbs up and liked it, please do so. That way this stream reaches other people and we can actually get more people involved in this conversation, all right? Okay, so I'll give you my take on Zeke's comment. All right. The idea is great. The idea of hiring these predator poachers as like a special unit, that would be a fantastic idea, and I am all for it. That would only help. That's great. The problem is that a couple of things. The police will not do it. I already know right off the bat, whether it be funding or some other reason, they will not do it. So sadly, that's a reality that we have to accept. They're just not going to do it. Number two, okay, a lot of reasons why some of these predators get away and set free is because they say that the police did an entrapment to them. All right, the beauty of you being a regular civilian and not being a cop or police is that they cannot charge you with entrapment because only police and law enforcement can be charged with entrapment. A regular civilian cannot be held accountable for that charge of entrapment. So that's like one of the beauties of you being a regular person and saying I have evidence against this child molester and I'm gonna try to do my best to take him down and show your evidence. That's like the beauty of it. Like if it's law enforcement, 9 times out of 10, these predators and child molesters say, "Oh, it was entrapment," and they get let go, or they get a shorter sentence, or a slap on the wrist. And so, if you're a civilian, a regular person, going about your day and just doing your part and helping catch these people, they cannot charge you for that. Okay, there's no legally they cannot say that it's entrapment if you're just a regular civilian. Too much liability. Exactly. The police they're just not going to do it. As good as of an idea as it is, it's sadly not going to happen, whether it be funding or just liability reasons. You know what I'm saying? So that's another reason why It's
I would love to hear Rami. Angel, not Rami.
Angel.
Angel.
Angel. I'm trying to keep my mouth quiet with Ron. Hey, be careful, Angel. He's now a moderator for this channel. And no names, please. Predator hinting thing and no names.
Please. We'll go back to the predator hinting thing.
Oh, hunting,
like,
hunting, predator hunting thing and no
not
names.
mention. Okay, got it.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I was like hinting.
Yeah, got
what
it.
are we hinting at? But you meant hunting. I get it.
Okay,
yeah.
Angel. I like Angel. Nathan, thank you guys.
Yeah. Hey, so real quick, okay, we're not fully done with the conversation and discussion, but just a quick break in between. All right. And I know this question is gonna shock her the most, but I just want your opinion, guys. Okay, just be honest, be open, be transparent. Don't worry about her being next to me. Just okay. say what you gotta say. All right. Open your heart, if you will. All right. So, how many people on here in the chat would like to see me do some catches either locally, eventually on this channel, whether it be next year, or in PR on the island, Puerto Rico? How many of you guys in the chat want to see your boy doing some catches either locally here in Florida or in Puerto Rico? All right, either or both. If you like that idea, drop a huge thumbs up in the chat area and say I'm for it, or yeah, do the catches, or yeah, we want to see you do catches. Just let me know in the chat area in the section over here, okay? Let's see. Use carry as your decoy. Big Mac says do PR. All right, okay, all right. Do them here so I can understand the language. They say you have a young face. Yeah, she does, babe. Stand a little closer so they can see your face. Okay, look at that. That she could be used as a decoy easily, easily.
Not really.
And
I
me,
wouldn't. I wouldn't.
If I shave my face, I look like 20 years younger. So y'all already know. Yeah, should pass. She'd pass. All right, so going back to the discussion, okay? So everybody, just to be sure here, most people on the chat would like to see me do catches, correct?
Do something else. Like, why would you want to do that?
I want to see Puerto Rico. I've been following guys that catch players on Facebook for 3 years now, and they don't ask for any money. They do it to expose POS. What's the age of? I don't know. I actually was gonna look that up in Google earlier. I have to check that out. We'll see what's the age of consent. Would it was like 15, maybe 16?
I don't know. No
I have to check that out, but I would like you to do it, but when the COVID-19 slows down. Yeah, agreed. Yeah. Sunshine gives a 2 thumbs up. So all right. So just skipping on from that question, because I just want to see what you guys would say. All right. I just want to see your guys' opinion. All right. Now, okay, to go towards the end of this discussion, because it's going to be an hour now, and I really didn't think we were going to spend this much time on here. I'm with you 100% on that. None of the Facebook hunters ask for money. Okay. So that brings me to my next thing. Is that my wife? Soon to be, Big Mac.
I'm his roommate.
No, don't be. Not in Florida, at least. She's soon to be my wife. I'm going to work on that. Hopefully, before this year ends, God willing. But yeah. So here's the other thing, guys. If, and this is a big if, okay, a big if eventually on this channel I do decide to like add that onto the content that I share on my channel, you're hearing me right now, and I personally would never verbally ask for any donations. That would be up to you guys and anybody else who is for the cause and would like to just pretty much be a blessing and just, share a blessing with another person.
Hi, Nathan.
Nathan said Rami would say 5,000 subs, and I'll pop the question. That was good.
You guys are my people, my kind of people. I don't like it.
That was funny.
Rami, none of them.
That was funny. I'm gonna give it to Nathan. That was pretty funny.
Do something else. He's very, what is it, artistic? Artistic.
Yeah, make sure you pronounce that R before they say autistic.
No.
Artistic.
Yeah, he's very artistic.
Artistic.
You draw. He could draw. He can write. Wow. You could do something better.
Okay, so
way better.
He want to see your art, brother. Wait, yeah, man, we want to see art. That's a very good point. Now, Zeke, the problem with that is that if you check my channel and the view count on my artwork, it's extremely low compared to a lot of other content that I've put out. So if you guys want to see more of my artwork, go watch my artwork videos. Go watch the drawings I do.
Rebecca. Good night.
Oh, Rebecca, I'm sorry.
Where Rebecca lives? It's 1:33 a.m.
Oh, wow.
Where do you live?
Let's see. It's
where are you from?
8:30 here. She got to be from another country, probably. What do I draw? I do a lot of cartoon work, a lot of superhero artwork.
The guy's on his page.
Yeah, if you guys take the time to check my channel, there's a playlist that says artwork or drawings or my drawing journey or something like that, and you guys will see a lot of my artwork. I do cartoons, superheroes. I've done a Bitmoji cartoon dedicated to her because she was feeling sick one day, and I did that for her.
Let me show you guys right here.
Can I draw people?
No.
I'm working on that, man. Cat Eye says, Angel, that's how it should be. Asking for money is BS. That's not being in it for the kids. Rami is a mod. Soon I make you a mod.
This is like my emoji and his. I was feeling my neck was hurting one day, and he just, when I woke up, I had this. This is so cute.
So yeah, one of the reasons why I'm not like constantly pushing my art out there is because I gave my artwork a try for a long time, and the attention and traffic that it barely gets, is hard. It's hard when you work really hard in your artwork and drawings, and you don't see the interaction from people and traffic towards those videos. So that's why you don't see me constantly posting like artwork, but I do draw and I do enjoy it. It's one of my pastimes. It's one of it helps me relax and all that. Sunshine. All right.
Can you read Alan's?
Alan, where's Alan? You should listen to your
smart man, wise man
in the game, and wifey pretty much wins hands down. Yeah, Alan. No, I mean, like I said, I'm not saying for a fact that I'm gonna go out and do catches, but it's nice to know that if I ever did, you guys would be around to support your boy, and not financially. I'm talking about like help people be aware of the situation. So the cartoons are awesome. Hey, thank you, Theo. Appreciate that.
Rebecca's from England. Nice, Rebecca.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to this? Well,
she's trying to go to sleep.
I know. Good night. Sorry.
Good night, Rebecca. You enjoy your nighttime there, and I'll see you another time. But yeah, to kind of like wrap this up, because I don't want to be here all night. Although I do enjoy interacting with you guys. She's a big witness. I enjoy talking with people. No, that takes. Okay. So, once again, if ever in the future I do end up doing something along those lines, just be aware that I would never verbally ask for anything. It would totally be up to you guys to support the channel however you want. And yeah, I would genuinely do it just because I am genuinely concerned with this situation. And if I'm someone who can do something about it and help prevent more of these predator and child molester cases go up, then yeah, I would love to do my part and help my community, my town, my city, my state. And yeah, so that's my piece on that. Let him in. Then you can't handle the truth. No doubt. Okay, so babe, you got any last words you want to say?
No, just thank you for listening, guys. It's been nice doing this for the first time. I think it's super awesome that You guys just had a decent, not decent, but respetuosa.
Respectful.
Yeah, respectful. I love hearing people's opinions, I respect his and he respects mine. We're not on the same page on a lot of things, but hey, I think that's the best, like that's what bring us together. So thank you. Seek, Angel, Nathan, Sunshine, Cat Eyes, Alan, Tío Robert, Eric Melende, Big Mac,
Jacqueline.
Jacqueline, all of you guys. Thank you. Thank you for just writing and asking questions and letting us know your point of view, your opinion. I love it.
So
I see why he does it a lot.
have a good night, guys. Oh, so Sunshine, you going to sleep too? All right, you too, Nathan. Hey, before you guys go, okay, show the channel some love. All right, share this video with anybody else who loves this topic. Thank you, Cat Eyes. Appreciate that. And just letting you guys know, I love every single one of you. All right, and she's going to do something else. Hey, Alan says, I would like to see both of you guys more often. This was great. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that, Alan. Every single one of you, whether you a subscriber or not, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for stopping by the channel, stopping by the stream, giving it a thumbs up, sharing it with your family and friends. If you're not subscribed, I highly, highly recommend and suggest you subscribe to this channel because there's a lot going on this channel. I'm beginning to niche down and just kind of like focus more on like live streams only because it's easier for me. It's a lot less editing involved. And, I enjoy talking with you guys and hearing your opinions and all that. And, we have a good time in these streams and hearing you guys express yourselves. But yeah, I highly do recommend you subscribing to the channel, recommending it to other people who love this kind of topic and other topics that have to do with the same thing. And Robert, bendición. Have a good night, bro. Yeah, I highly recommend you subscribe to the channel if you're not already and showing this channel some love. Guys, like I said earlier, I have artwork. If you want to see my artwork, there's a playlist that says my drawing journey. And in there, you'll find drawings that I've done of superheroes, cartoons, and all that. So if you want to check that out and give it a thumbs up and comment on it, I'll highly appreciate it as well. That will let me know that you want to see more of my artwork, and it'll help motivate me to do more of my artwork. Otherwise, if I don't see good interaction and traffic towards my artwork, then it's letting me know that you don't want to see too much of my artwork. You get what I'm saying? So do that if you can. And check out my whole channel, guys. I've got a lot of stuff going on in there. I've got my own personal music that I did in the past. If you guys want to hear me sing and rap and all that, you guys can see that too. Check out Pennsylvania Predator Hunter on Facebook, please. Let me write. Hey, babe, can you write on your phone, put Pennsylvania Predator Hunter on Facebook so I can check them out later, okay? And then get back to Angel and let them know what I think. But yeah, guys, please take the time. If you enjoyed this content here tonight, take the time to check my channel out. All right, there's a lot of stuff in there. I don't only solely focus on predator hunting. It's something that I love to talk about and something that I enjoy watching myself. And potentially, if God willing, He allows it, and some distant future, I might do myself for a little bit on the side. We'll see how that goes. It all depends on a lot of things. So, but yeah, so I'm gonna start heading out. It's early. It's 8:43 over here, but I want to give you guys some love before I leave. Thank you so much for every single one of you. Also, Zeke says also check out Hunted and Confronted. He started the whole calling your relative friend thing everyone is doing now. Cool. I appreciate that, Zeke. I'll check that out. Hunted and Confronted. All right. Definitely, I'll check that out. Good night, guys. Once again, thank you for stopping by. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. I highly recommend you do. And please share this with everybody else that you know that enjoys this kind of content. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. All right. Love you all. A big bear hug from me to you. And as always, peace out.